Hi guys, welcome to this video. So what I wanted to show you today is the Barbarians kit and making the most out of it. So trying to make as many different soldiers that you need that are introduced in the core rulebooks out of these kits. So let's have a look at what I've managed to do. Right then, these fuzzy features in front of you, you can see here are some miniatures I've been working on. So I'll show you these guys first. Now, included in the new soldiers, what you get is you get some Mystic Warriors. Now, Mystic Warriors don't have any weapons at all. So what you can see here is a little brawler. Now I've used an arm off one of the archers here. I tried to bend his fingers back, which is why they've gone white like that, to make it look a bit like a sort of relaxed hand ready to be clamped into a fist to punch somebody in the face. And of course this hand here, I believe, was carrying a weapon, maybe a sword or something. Chop the sword off. I put a little bit of detail on the top there, which mirrors some of the empty hands that came with the kit. A little bit of detail in the bottom of there. In fact, this might be one of the hands that doesn't have a weapon on it, but I've done the same sort of detailing on the ones that do. Mystic Warriors basically have these magic braces on and they punch for magic energy. So this is one of the fellas. We've got the other one here. Now one of these fellas had a little bump on his head. Seems to be some kind of weird design with the heads that they've got. So I shaved that off again just to make the heads look a little bit more different. Here we can see this is the fella, one of the fellas that I've added a little bit of detail to the hands, so you can see on the top there. That'll paint up nice and make it look like they didn't have any weapons in the hands, so that's pretty cool. Different head, different body, so I tried to add a little bit of variation to the kit themselves. This guy looking like he might be trying to poo himself a little. It's a bit of a strange stance, but I'll take what I can get. After all, I'm trying to get as much value out of these kits as possible. Of course, the kits come with all the stuff you need to make all the bits you need to make the normal soldiers that you would have done with the cultist kit, and also the original soldiers kit as well. So those are what I've done for Mystic Warriors. Again, they don't have the normal arms or enough of the normal arms to make any of these guys, both having left and right arms unarmed, as it were. So that's what I've managed to do there. Tried to vary the poses. Now another of the soldiers that was introduced was a monk. Now in Frostgrave, the monks have these what they're supposed to have basically is a staff, a bladed staff. Now I was thinking to myself, what can I possibly do for a bladed staff? And this was the first guy I actually made, so I thought, why not have axe heads on the end of a staff? That's bladed staff, right? It's also a double-headed axe, but I'm taking it as a bladed staff basically. So really simple conversion. Took one of the axe heads off, cut it just above the hand, stuck it on the bottom there. Job done. You have to do some work to the top and bottom to make them marry up, but yeah. Oh, and you can see here's the little nubbin that I took off one of the other guys. I need to look up what that's supposed to be in order to paint it, I guess. But yeah, job done. There's a monk that I don't have to buy a model for. What we've got here is another one. So again, this kit came with a spear. So the normal spear ends at the bottom here. Took a spear head off one of the other spears, bunged it on the bottom. Job done. Stuck a bald guy, because the Mystic Warriors and monks have made a conscious effort to basically decide that they were going to have bald heads. So that's what I've gone for. And this is what we've got here. So these are the two monks. Really happy with the way these came out. The poses are quite dynamic, so really chuffed with them. Now what I have done is I've actually made some barbarians out of the kit as well, because I haven't got any barbarians. So I've chosen some cool sort of helmeted heads, and I've tried to make some dynamic poses with the arms that were provided for them. So I've decided that my barbarians are going to be wielding these big hammers, and that's what I've done here. So it's the same arms, just posed in a different way, and I really like how just literally rotating the arms up can give a much more different pose. This guy here, relaxing, he's got his Conan hat on, he's sort of shouting, getting ready to charge in. This fella here, he's already sort of in the middle of it. He's about to slam this hammer down on someone's face. I really like the way that looks. So I've got my barbarians out of it as well. I haven't built the rest of the kit, so I've used 6 of the 20 models at this point. But what I've got now is, because these can also be used as some of the other new miniatures, like the Demon Hunters, because they wield big double-handed weapons and things. These can be used for those models as well. And what I've got between all the models, all of the soldiers that I've built up and painted so far, is I've got all of the options that I need now. At least 2 of each option to play on the table, which I'm thinking of playing some of these guys, because the monks and the Mystic Warriors both have +4 to attack, which is fantastic. That's the reason I love my my treasure hunters, and these guys have got very similar stats, so I'm really chuffed with that. Looking forward to using them on the table. Right then, so that's what I wanted to cover, making the most out of these kits. This is the second video I've done for the different Frostgrave miniatures boxes. Yeah, really love these miniatures, and really happy that I've been able to make the box go further than it would have if I hadn't done a little bit of tweaking to them. It's not massive work, but it's enough to make them go just that little bit further, which I'm all for. Right then, thank you very much for watching. Keep up with me on these here. You probably have seen pictures of these if you're part of the Frostgrave group on Facebook. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.